Swipe up. Next. You open social media and everyone's talking about hustle culture. Work hard, play hard. Now, millennials thought in a particular way, and now Gen Z has its own approach to this new work culture. You have leaders like Narayana Murthy saying you need a 70-hour work week. Some people are irate about that. And then you also have Bill Gates talking about how AI is going to augment the workforce and it'll become a 3-day work week. Now, which side of the debate are you on? That's what we want to focus on out here. In Mumbai, it's always been work hard, play hard, but we want to understand what's happening across the world. What does young India and the rest of Gen Z across the world really think about this new work culture that's being propagated by a lot of tech titans around the world? Here's a Tech Today special report.
Earlier this month, Infosys co-founder Narayana Murthy sparked a debate about working hours in India, where he had suggested that young Indians should work at least 70 hours per week. Of course, it rattled all of us. Murthy argued that India's low productivity was really the major obstacle to the country's economic progress. He did say that young Indians needed to be willing to work long hours if they really wanted to succeed in this growing global economy. Well, that stands in stark contradiction to Microsoft co-founder Bill Gates' opinion here, who believes that a 3-day work week will be soon possible with artificial intelligence at our disposal. According to him, the purpose of life is not just jobs. He states, and I quote here, "We don't want to be fixated on what we do for a living that we forget about all the other things that life has to offer." After looking at the statements by the two tech giants, if I may call them, Congress MP Shashi Tharoor says that they both should sit together and come to a final conclusion, after which we would end up with the current 5-day work week pattern. Well, for those who are unaware, the average number of working hours in India is 47.7 hours per week, according to the International Labour Organization, the ILO, which is significantly higher than what we see in the United States, where the average work hours there is 37.5 working hours per week. Since the pandemic has shifted dimensions of work culture by introducing work from home or hybrid models of work, many have now become very comfortable with that. According to a 2022 study by the PwC, 72% of Gen Z workers in India prefer a hybrid working model, which allows them to maintain a work-life balance. But this is where some of the top leaders in the tech world disagree. Elon Musk has openly criticized the remote work culture, calling it morally wrong. Former Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos has also not really taken up to the concept of work-life balance. In fact, he believes in work-life harmony instead, where being happy at home positively impacts and affects how well one does at work. Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella has also sided with Bezos and stated his experience, and I quote here, "I used to always think that you need to find that balance between what's considered relaxing versus what is working." While Murthy's suggestion may have resonated with more folks a few years ago, the Gen Z of today really speak a very different language. In fact, it seems that today's youth indeed prefer a holistic approach and their well-being.